Eh, de la bœuf, là. Je dois impérativement descendre si je veux la prendre.
That's what I've been after.
Allez, les talons, on y va. Et moi, il avait plus d'endurance, ça aiderait, quoi. In the eyes of the ranger. I am Chuck Norris. And I bang your mom. What?
Why me?
Ah! Since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
Where is he?
All right, boys, let's move it out. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunko artist I've never met.
Look, vultures.
Might just be a dead critter. Marston, take a look. Eli, you too.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people they went and dropped their gun.
Yay! On a une nouvelle carabine, les gens.
Come on.
Let's stay on this road. Maybe the folks at Ridgewood Farm saw something.
What kind of man
Du coup, j'aimerais bien avoir
Bunch
son
of weak men.
fusil à
A
pompe.
pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Ça a l'air pas mal, hein.
Just for plain meat.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people. Especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood.
I can see more vultures up ahead.
We best take a look, boys.
Come on! Come! Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
Come on!
Come on, let's ride. The kinda got too far.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
Listen, too quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's search the area.
Slow up.
Une ville fantôme, les gens.
Nobody's in the shed.
Non, mais il y a du sang partout, donc... En général, qu'il y a du sang, ça annonce pas les bonnes choses, hein. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un dans les chiottes?
No one here.
Ils sont dans la grange!
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up.
Ouais, j'avoue.
Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
What? Qui m'a tiré dessus, là?
Now what are you gonna do?
Pilote carabine time! Oh mon dieu, les combats intérieurs, ça va être dégueulasse, je le sens.
This is gonna be one hell of a massacre.
Oh my good God.
You and me gonna have ourselves some fun.
Damn it!
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Head for the shed in the back. as soon as
Oh,
it
le
looks
gros
clear.
trou que ça a fait!
They did unspeakable things to me.
Look like that's all of them. Let's see how the hostages are doing.
Sinon, il y a un moyen d'avoir le double revolver dans le jeu ou pas? Bon, vous êtes vivants les gens?
Some folks tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing them down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Mount up, boy! We gotta get after those bandits! Follow me! We can still catch them!
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe! All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for...
Wait, who's that up there?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Tous les coups, ils vont s'en sortir en se barrant.
Keep together and stay in here. This is the best cover we got.
Stop doing that!
Stay in cover.
Monte ta tête!
My God. Look out! They're coming at us from all sides. Look out! Here comes some more of them bastards.
Allez, venez vous battre, j'ai de quoi me protéger, moi.
Surrender! or We'll kill every last one of you.
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
Dire qu'à l'époque, t'étais déjà raciste envers les Mexicains.
Look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek.
Fuck!
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Ah, en tout cas, ça m'avait pas manqué le système du... Oh, tu veux faire l'émission de machin? Ah, mais c'est con, hein. Si tu veux faire la suite, bah va falloir faire l'émission de quelqu'un d'autre. Ah, ça m'avait pas manqué, ça. Allez, au revoir, monsieur. Allez, on va y avoir le monsieur qui vend les potions, là. Ah si, on peut le dépecer, mais à mon avis, vu que le train lui vient de lui passer dessus, on pourra pas le dépecer beaucoup. Hein. Armadillo, Santiago. C'est le cheval, hein. On se retrouve après, hein.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, the gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that. For the love of God, try to stay on the road!
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish. The bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the cloud that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the big.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you. Best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. I'll see you there. Be ready to enchant the crowd.
Donc lui il va pépère, moi je vais y aller à patte quoi. Ah je vous jure, les vieux vicieux là. Pourquoi est-ce que j'irais siffler alors que l'objectif est juste là?
Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess. Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Get ready to shoot that hat.
You're more crooked than a snake in a...
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Let the battle commence!
We play. You're making a big mistake.
Eh tiens! Nul!
Skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy.
Wow!
The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them, right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Absolument pas de couilles, les gars. Oh, le cheval, calme-toi, là. Pardon, je voulais pas vous... J'allais dire, je voulais pas vous rouler dessus, mais bon. C'est quoi ici?
Go on, move. Careful, mister.
Hein?
Hey there.
Sérieux? On doit rouler là-dessus. Je vais monter sur le cheval, moi. Je vais sauvegarder la partie. Oh putain, c'est cher. Y'a pas une diligence dans le coin? Eh ben non. Sérieux là? Je dois vraiment retourner jusque là-bas? Ubisoft, tes points de téléportation me manquent. Allez, en route. Let's go! Y'a pas moyen d'augmenter l'endurance du cheval dans le jeu? Selon silence, doit seulement dire non. Bon, allez où ma diligence? Elle est là. Allez.
Tell me where to go, mister.
Give me to McFarland's ranch.
Passe. 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 C'est quand même BG, hein, ce petit John. Hein. Santiago. Laissez-moi deviner. Faut que j'aille dormir, c'est ça? Oh, peut-être pas.
Come on, let's go!
Amos!
Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Non.
Before the weather gets any worse.
Let's go!
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there is conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Ah, je suis pas religieux moi.
Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path for me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. It's gonna be difficult to talk in this weather. Stay close. We don't want to lose each other. Look out! It's slippery.
Whoa!
Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together. I haven't seen a storm like this for a while. We need to be quick.
Ah non. Me. C'est la lasse me. Oh, où tu vas, toi, ma petite coquine? Allez, retourne dans le champ. Allez, bouge ton gros cul, là. Allez, plus vite. C'est tout?
There's Boots! We have to stop them stampeding! Oh my god! They're running for the cliff!
Oh mon dieu, ils sont combien, là? Eh, allez pas vous suicider, les vaches, hein. Y'en a une qui s'est suicidée, les gens. Non, la meumeu va pas te suicider, allez, oust, du vent.
Good work! I thought we'd lose them all. Now let's round up those stragglers and get out of here.
Let's go! Keep it moving!
Storm's getting worse. What are you waiting for?
Come on, let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Hey, mes petites meumeux. 1921, ça me va, moi.
Alright, let's get him back to the ranch before anything else happens.
Allez, on se disperse pas, les meumeux. J'ai dit, on se disperse pas. Allez, bouge. Bouge ton gros cul ou je t'achève.
Come on! No stop! stop it. Let's go.
Et là ils vont nous dire, ah mon dieu, il nous en manque une, faut que t'ailles la chercher. Ouais, mais ça reste caché maintenant. Hop, 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 hop. Eh la me. Allez, 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 allez. Allez. Sinon... Je te tire dessus, hein, moi. Voilà, je te vois là. Allez, bouge. Ah, j'avoue qu'en voyant autant de vaches, moi aussi j'ai envie d'un bon burger. Un bon petit BK là, ce serait pas mal. Un double whooper. Avec des fries bacon cheddar là. Je sais ce que je vais faire, je vais rater le jeu, je vais ouvrir un Burger King là.
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
Yeah!
Honneur type honnête. Ouais, je suis quelqu'un d'honnête les gens. Et cassez-vous. Oh le me putain. Ah merci. Non. Et ça me saoule, j'y vais à patte. Ouais, je peux lancer des... Faire à cheval, super. Ça change ma vie de pouvoir faire ça, je vous le dis pas à quel point ça change ma vie.